Hey everybody, welcome back to Technobabylon. Got another episode here. Make sure, yes, okay, we are recording. Alright. My mic was being a bit weird earlier, just wanted to make sure it was still capturing sound. Alright, last time we left off, we had just become this character. I don't know if we ever learned her name. Her voice is so weird, it keeps cracking. Alright, oh, I picked up a blue cup. Excellent. Oh, food
It won't bring up the menu. The insert coin message on the screen is in the way. It's different from mine, a whole lot older. There's a message on the panel. Insert coin? Whatever that means.
Wait, you don't know what a coin is? I have a residue in my inventory, which is a handprint. That's kind of weird. Oh, that's right, I can go into trance as you. Okay. You taking the sheet? I didn't mean to take it. I thought it was interacting with you, and then I realized... Okay.
Hello? Huh. Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Gotta make sure I right and left click everything.
He looks sick. I hope I don't catch anything off him.
It is 5:37 p.m. on Friday, and I'm absolutely exhausted, so I'm drinking coffee yet. Judge all you like. Here's our news. Chishiki. Japan to begin third round of cloning. Following successful initial trials, the Japanese government has approved an expansion of its controversial human cloning program. Hailed by many with the diet as a solution to the predicted population crisis, the next tranche is predicted to expand the number of new births via cloning and IVF from 1,500 in the initial group to over 20,000. That's a big jump. According to the Malthus Institute, an NGO committed to measuring population growth patterns, the country's declining birth rate since the end of the 20th century have led to fears of an unsustainable shift towards an older population. Unlike many other nations in the region, who have countered similar trends by accepting larger numbers of refugees from global conflicts, Japan has steadfastly refused to dilute the culture and essence of the Japanese people by taking in a large number of displaced, as expressed by outgoing Home Minister Mizuno Murai, NDF. That sounds exactly like something Japan would do. And there is a not necessarily a crisis right now, but there is a dwindling younger generation. Let me scroll down a bit more. The process used involves selection of suitable zygote after fertilization. That's a word I haven't said in many years, the zygote. Which is then split multiple times to produce many embryos per fertilization. Some have raised concerns that the manner in which these candidates are selected and what traits deemed desirable risk leading to politics of ethno-fascism, while others note that the long-term health effects of such wide-scale cloning on a human population are currently unknown. Despite these objections, the government believes this to be the best solution to the looming depopulation crisis, aiming for as much as 40% of the nation's population to be born this way by 2010. That's not that far in the future, surprisingly. What else is on here? Contact cell officer.
Hi there. How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second.
I don't know why I need to speak to you, though. I had my window open earlier. Get out of here.
So, Agent,
Just Corpseman, actually. Quince. What's your name?
Sesame, Latha.
Nice to meet you, Miss Sesame.
Oh, maybe we did know your name. Oh,
Pardon my
pleasure.
asking, but you were raised by the city, weren't you?
You read that on my file?
Nah, I was too.
No way.
Yeah, we're practically family.
Like, your voice actor.
I've been in here for hours. The guy in the bed isn't much company. What is there to do?
There's the terminal. You can check the news.
Ugh, I can't stand this much of the real world. It's so slow.
I'm sorry. People don't usually spend so long in here. It's just taking a bit longer than usual.
I guess let's just go down all the options. Why not?
I'm starving. It's been days since the last time I ate.
And was that because you were deep in the trance?
Maybe.
That's not the point. I couldn't get the food machine in here to work.
Oh yeah, they take tokens. Here, have a few. You'll be able to get
Aw,
yourself something.
Thank you. How nice.
Is it any good?
What kind of machine do you have at home?
The kind that came in Skanto apartments.
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, kind of about that.
Who was that guy who came in?
Oh, Charlie? He's one of the most experienced agents in Cell. A lot of people have trouble getting on with him, but he's just businesslike.
It sounded like he was panicking about something.
I've never thought of him as someone who gets worried. Grumpy a whole lot of the time, sure.
Yeah, I can see that.
What's wrong with that guy on the bed? He hasn't said a word in hours.
We're not sure. He was picked up on the street yesterday. It looks like he's come down with a psychophage issue.
So you're just ignoring him?
Well, there's not much we can do until we know what it is.
Why let it show symptoms? Why not connect someone?
All of our Infowar teams are busy with the... never mind.
I wonder if he's gonna end up, if we're gonna have to do something with him later.
I need to get back in the trance. How can I make a connection?
Sorry, we don't allow trans connections from inside Cell.
Oh, so
What?
I can't.
That's inhuman! I have rights, you know!
Not to an internet connection, you don't.
Come on, I could just hook something up through that terminal.
I'm sorry, but it's for security.
Does make sense for security.
Why are you keeping me in this cell? I haven't done anything!
Oh, this isn't a cell. The cells are only 2 cubic meters.
Oh.
That's not the point! I didn't break the law!
It's for your own safety. Charlie's asked to make sure you stay here until he gets back.
I don't feel very safe. So, how'd you know I was raised by the city?
It was a guess, but your name was a clue. You ever notice how they always assign kids names from nature? Quince,
Oh.
sesame. We even had a pomegranate in my center.
Who's a quince?
I suppose that's true. Never met any with any cool names, though. No tigers or anything.
Yeah, I don't think they do the extinct ones, though.
Oh, tigers.
So, how'd you end up working for Cell?
I'm not sure, really. Kinda drifted in. Most of the kids from my center ended up here. Monroe Center, down by the coast, that is. Where'd you grow up?
Taylor, near the lake. Most of us just ended up on Skanto, unemployed.
I'm sorry to hear that. Personally, I think us city kids should stick together. There are so many of us, we'd be a force to be reckoned with.
My apartment exploded.
So,
Why is that
what's
so
your
far
first
down
name,
the list?
Mr. Corpseman Quince?
It's Amadi, an Angolan name. Apparently, that's where my family came from, but I've been here as long as I can remember. The first names are always from kids' cultural backgrounds.
Oh.
What about Latha? Is that, Indian?
Dunno, probably. I came with a refugee shipment from the war. You ever feel like exploring your roots?
Not really. I grew up here. Newton is my home.
Yeah, there isn't really much for me in the old country either. Except thousands of kilometers of radioactive hot zone.
Just curious. I'm very curious.
Thanks for that.
Anytime. Just call if you need anything.
Oh, did I click done? I thought I clicked the top one. Is it worth calling him back in here? Nah, I gotta do it. I'm back. I need to ask you one more question.
I help?
Oh,
Can I speak to you?
Sure.
oh yeah, come back in here. I have one more question.
My apartment
The most important
exploded.
Oh, ouch. Was it a nice place?
Well, no, but that isn't the point.
Accidents like that happen sometimes. At least Cell were able to get you out.
I'm not sure it was an accident. My connection was cut and my doors were locked before it happened.
Who'd want to hurt you, though?
That's just it. I don't know who. I mean, I've pissed people off in net matches sometimes, but this? Thanks for that.
Anytime. Just call if you need anything.
Curious. Paperwork.
I knew they weren't flex screens. Really.
Oh.
I can't reach it from here. The lighting fixture's broken. Maybe someone went nuts in here and took it out on the light. This must be where people in here get water when they want it.
Do you
What?
want some?
Drink straight from it?
I don't know.
This must be where people...
I can't figure out how to turn off Steam notifications with the new beta, so sorry for any pop-ups that come up. I put my account on invisible or offline or whatever
Fixed
it is.
to the
but
floor. A stainless steel trash can. They probably go through everything guessed they're out.
Ooh, a camera. Nice.
I can't reach it properly from down here. Hey, let me out! I didn't do anything!
Okay, anything else I can? Table base.
I can't get the screws out with my bare hands. My nails aren't strong enough for that.
Oh, the thought of using my nails to unscrew
The table's
something.
screwed into the ground.
Ugh, horrible. Okay. Anything else?
Old-fashioned hollow hardware for everyone who comes in here not wired. It may only show the news, but it must be connected to the net at large. I can't reach it from here. They must have huge vents in this building.
Okay, so let's see. What can I do with what I have? I have a plastic cup. Alright. Water. Do I want to drink the water? No.
Even if I could establish a connection to it, there isn't enough wetware left.
Just trying to right click.
My wetware's dried up. All I've got left is the crusty layer stuck to my hands.
Oh, that's why it's a handprint.
It's a blue plastic cup full of water. A rubbery plastic sheet? Why would he have needed... Oh, ew!
Thin metal discs for getting things from the food machine. The fact that Cell is still using physical currency makes you shudder in revulsion, and makes you wonder what other kinds of backwards practices they make use of here. Alright, let's try using one of these. See what we can get. Picked up food and a metal fork. Is that food? I meant to right click on it. It's a thick brown mash that probably contains the bare minimum of what a human body needs.
I don't know how, but they've made it even worse than my food machine does. A sharp metal eating tool. Better be careful with it.
A sharp metal eating tool? Can I use it on the table? Heck yes, I can.
Hey,
Oh,
What?
no, I can't.
would you mind not doing that?
Oh, yeah, the
Doing what?
camera.
I wasn't doing anything.
I can see you, you know. The camera's there for your own safety.
Fine. I'd better find a way to fix that.
Indeed. Alright, can I put the sheet on
I
the camera?
can't reach it from here.
Can I talk to you?
Hello?
Can I,
Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
can I splash water on you?
You want this? Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Do you want food?
You want this? Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Guess not. Okay. Get out of here, notifications, Steam.
Even if I could...
Didn't mean to. When I trance, what will happen? I thought I could establish a connection. Okay, so... I don't appear to be able to do anything. Oh, what's in my mailbox? From City of Newton. Subject circumstances. Dear Miss Sesame, this message is to remind you that you have not been attending your scheduled employment meetings. I believe we read this before. One of these had an attachment. That's right, this. Can I do anything else with the news in here? Sports, weather. Alright. I guess let's get out of the trance. What can I do?
I can't reach it from here.
Can't reach anything. Very short. Can I combine anything?
I've put some of it in the cup.
Gross.
I don't want to waste all of it in the cup.
Okay, why did you put it
I
in
don't-
the cup?
I can't use it like that.
What if I...
Everything I can scrape off my hands is in the cup. I can't use it like that.
Okay, how can you use it?
I can't reach it from here. You want this?
Ah, no.
Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Can't... This game is so... It doesn't always make
Better
sense
not.
to me.
I might need it.
Doesn't always... I can't English. Doesn't always make sense
The cup's
to me.
getting full. It'd be a wetware growth culture if it was any warmer.
Oh, really?
I can't use it like that. The cup's getting...
How can I heat it up? Is this air
I
conditioning?
can't reach it from here.
So you need to make it warmer.
Ugh, how much of this slop do I want in my pockets?
That's a good point. I didn't think about how you were carrying it around. Can I put it... I
I
can't put it on
can't
the
reach
camera.
it from here.
You're short.
Prying it open with a fork won't help. That sure won't make it taste any better.
Never know.
I've given it a handle made of that plastic rubbery sheet.
That wrapped up fork. Okay.
Prying it open with a fork won't help.
So now I have this fork. You're gonna see me again, aren't
Hey.
you?
What?
Okay.
Doing what?
The camera.
Okay. What else can I do with this fork?
The fork won't. If I could find something more precise, though.
I accidentally clicked through that. What did you say first?
The fork won't fit in the seams around the edges. If I could find something more precise, though.
Ah.
Prying it open with a fork won't help.
Good.
Better not. I might need it. I don't think I can fill that up.
Alright.
I can't reach it from here.
Can you step on the table? Yes. Why didn't I?
Hey,
What?
would you mind not doing that?
I gotta cover up the camera.
Doing
first
what?
somehow.
I wasn't doing anything.
I can see you, you know. The camera's there for your own safety.
Fine. I'd better find a way to fix that. I can't reach. I can't use it like.
You cover, can't you?
I can't reach. Huh? Fixed to the floor. As cool as it is, I don't think I can augment it any further.
You can't use it with itself. Okay.
That sure won't make it taste it.
There's something I can do in the trance now, right? The trance. I can't figure out the trance. Because last time I was able to interact with stuff, they said that. Excuse me. She said she couldn't link up to the trance, but is this not the trance that she's in now? Alright. Restoring auditory input, I think is what I read on there. It all goes by a bit fast. Alright, what can I do? Table base. Table.
The table's just like the rest of Cell. Gray, funk. I knew they weren't flex.
So you did let me pick it up this time. What?
It's the paperwork they wanted me to fill out. Who even uses paper anymore?
Who knows?
I can't use it like that.
Good.
I can't use it like that.
Good.
I can't use it like that.
We'll find something that works.
That sure won't make it taste any better.
Probably not.
As cool as it is, I may not be 100% clear on paper, but I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, alright. I have no. Let me click around in some things. I'll see if I can figure out what to do next. Give you just a second. I asked the security guard to come back in. My option of something to ask him is, can you turn the camera off?
Would I be able to get some privacy?
What do you mean?
Well, with that camera, I don't think I can, personal stuff, business.
I'm sorry. I understand how you feel, but I can't cut the camera.
What? That's not fair!
All of the cameras are tied into the centralized network. We can't turn them off, even if we wanted to. It's for your security.
Oh, I see. You're not able to.
Charlie doesn't like it either. He keeps breaking the camera in his office. Central gets real mad at him for that.
Thanks for that.
Anytime. Just call if you need anything.
Are you telling me I can break my camera?
I could probably pop it open if I could reach it properly.
So, can you stand on the trash can?
Huh?
I know it's fixed to the floor. Why don't you just stand on it?
Better not.
Why don't you just stand on
A stainless steel trash can. They probably go through everything guess they're out.
You won't let me stand on the table, will you?
Hey,
What?
would you...
Yeah.
Doing what?
The camera's there.
I'd better find a way to...
Yeah, I know you want me to fix it. I just can't figure
I
out
can't
how to get up there. How do I reach it?
Hey, let me out! I didn't do anything!
Alright, I'll be back again. Oh.
Hey, what did you do? I've lost the feed from the camera.
Finally.
Oh, jeez, Charlie's gonna kill me.
Well,
Why
if you
did you do
actually
that?
care.
I like my privacy.
Just don't do anything stupid, okay? Please?
Oh man, that took forever. I don't know why. I didn't think to throw the food up there. I was trying to throw the wetware and stuff up there. Ugh. Okay, now we can do what we need to do. Finally.
There, the table has been freed.
Don't know why. First, can I do anything? Alright. Get on the table. What was the point of this?
I can't reach.
Okay, can you move the table again?
Not from up here.
Okay, we'll get off the table.
I think it looks.
Please get off the table.
I can't reach.
Move the table. Ah. Full table. Full table. Okay. I want to do something with this light.
I can't reach.
Thank you. Finally.
It's broken, but I can't pull it off by hand.
Alright. Then wrap up work. Go to work.
It looks like a fire hazard. It's spitting sparks everywhere.
Can I heat my wetware up?
I can't use it like that.
Are you sure?
I can't use it like that.
Alright. What do I want?
I may not.
Didn't. Do you want to catch my paper on fire? Yes.
This kind of sums up my feelings about paperwork.
Alright.
No way. The reaction takes like an hour. I can't hold them the whole time. I can't use it like that. I can't use.
Oh, whoops. Clicked out of the game. Sorry. Oh, if you notice my stuff is out of order, I accidentally clicked on the exit button and lost my process. So, had to restart.
That sure won't make it.
Okay, so let's try pulling.
Not from up here.
Off the table. Why don't you just get off the table when I click on it? Oh, it's fixed. Full table. Do I need something from the
I can't reach.
on the table? There you go. Air vent?
It's like built into the wall. If I wanted to get through, I'd need to cut it out.
Oh, is that my ultimate goal? To escape?
That's not going to help.
Hey. Come look at this food machine so I can pull the table again, would you?
It won't bring up the.
Hey. Oh. Full table? Oh, man. I've been on. That was at least 15 minutes of me just being an idiot. Trying to figure out to throw food up there instead of wetware. Pull the table one more time. Now, get on the table. I'm trying to pry the camera off.
I'm going to need something more precise to get it open. Otherwise, I might as well just smash the whole thing.
I mean, you might as well smash the whole thing. Token?
It doesn't take coins.
Oh.
I can't reach. I can't use. I can't use.
Do you want... Do you want fire? Take my fire.
You want this?
Nope.
Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
What else?
I think it looks better. The table's only got one leg, but it looks pretty strong. That sure won't make it taste any better.
Right. What else can I do?
I may not be one. I can't use it like. No way. I can't hold them the whole time.
So...
I can't use it like.
I just want you to put it on the table for it to take her, for it to react.
Doesn't look like it wants to barter.
What happens if we contact the cell officer?
Hi there. How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second.
Are you gonna be mad about the table? Don't notice the table.
Sorry about messing up the room.
Charlie's not gonna be happy, but I've seen worse. At least it's not hard to clean, all this concrete.
Thanks for that.
Anytime. Just call if you need anything.
Oh, if I move the table, can I put the wetware this in the trash?
Better not. I might.
Can I put the paperwork in the trash? Yes. Good. Good. I have fire.
I guess that's sorta safer.
And then, do you want this? Yes. Okay.
Let's see if this works.
Awesome. But it takes... Okay. It's going to fade. Good. Okay. Okay. Awesome. 80 minutes later.
Easy. Nothing stands between me and my trance.
You sound like an addict. Do I use this on the screen now? Oh, okay. Connection complete.
Got it. I can feel the net on the other side.
You absolutely sound like an addict. Okay, so go to the trance, I guess. See what there is to do in here. Whoa.
Ahlan wa salam.
Hi? I'm looking for the internet. Are you tapping the line as well?
Indeed I am, except we appear to be doing it from opposite directions.
You're a hacker.
That sounds so crude.
The sort who prefers to be called an adventurer?
I'm merely a concerned citizen. You can call me Jinsel.
I'm Mandela.
Oh, that's right. Let me check on... Okay, everything is recording, alright. Excellent.
This looks a lot like the kind of place I used to live.
It ought to. It was right above your own. In fact, we're trying to reconstruct the data from moments before the blast.
You know where I live?
We wouldn't be taking our responsibilities seriously if we didn't. We also know that it appears you've been targeted deliberately. These are shots we've been able to recover of the man who planted the bomb.
That's the guy I spoke to.
You know him?
Yeah, he's the cell agent who interviewed me. He left like an hour ago. Why do you think it was me they were aiming for?
We hear things. We're also aware that prior to the blast, you were trapped.
Yeah, someone cut my connection and locked the door.
It would appear that you were being kept in place until the bomb was planted.
They probably could have just done it. I'd have been in trance for hours.
They had to be certain. But now that you've escaped, it appears that your life is still at risk.
Why would a cell agent be trying to kill me?
Often, Central's plots are unclear. This, however, is too direct and destructive for how Cell works.
It wasn't Cell, it was
think it's personal then?
the other guy.
In any case, he knows where you are and that you survived.
He's also got me trapped in one place again.
Then it's imperative that we help you to escape. Our agent may be able to help you with that. He is close at hand.
Wait, the guy in the cell with me? Blonde pseudo-leather jacket, got the shakes?
That would be Guy, yes.
His name
He's
is
acting
Guy.
as one of our relays within Cell.
You think he can help me get out?
We work within our own specialties, and his is Cell. If anyone were able to furnish a means for you to escape, it would be him.
Looks like a partially built sim.
Indeed, we're using a number of different sources to reconstruct a scene. Cameras, chromatographs, even the charge variances and wiring.
So why are you hooked up to Cell? No offense, but you'd have to be crazy to hack Central.
Fortunately, Central is indisposed. An initial attack appears to have crippled it.
The Euro attack?
So lots of opportunists are trying their luck while the security's weak.
Precisely. I was assembling this sim at the same time, when you joined it through an outbound port.
Who do you run with? Collective? A nun?
We're a circle of truth seekers and underground journalists. We go by Jahilia.
Never heard
That's
of it. What's it mean?
Weird to pronounce.
Well, who controls the media today?
Shishiki? They're the biggest.
Exactly. Chishiki, whose name means knowledge.
That's it?
Except in this knowledge, there's nothing but trivia and lies. So where will people find the truth?
Where will people find the truth?
On the internet?
No, that's not quite it. Jahilia means ignorance. It's meant to be ironic.
Oh, I see.
I was going to
Even though
guess
you
that.
are on
Oh,
the
it
internet,
does.
trance, that sort of thing, right?
I suppose. Anyhow, that's beside the point.
I'd better disconnect and see if your guy can help me get out.
Bit Tawfiq, I've sent you the location to find us at.
Bit
I'll be
Tawfiq.
here should you require any further assistance in your escape.
I don't understand the trance.
No doubt about it. This is the one who spoke to me. No doubt about it.
Alright,
This
that's all you're gonna say? This mysterious figure moves back and forth through the simulation, piercing data together.
No doubt about it.
I wasn't trying to talk to him. I was trying to talk to you.
I've got a question.
Yes.
I feel like I don't know how this would help. I guess
You're
let's ask
occupying
all
this
stuff.
terminal's internet port. Mind if I connect to the trans through you?
I'm sorry, that's not possible.
Oh, come on, man. I'll only be a few Gbps. I haven't been on in, like, hours.
I can assure you, the trance won't be going anywhere without you.
An addict. That's what
What's
Guy-
Guy's job, then?
He's a good friend of our cause, works as a relay. We keep a connection open to him, and he finds a way to get as physically close as possible to secure systems.
He looks like he could do with your help.
His link was lost several hours ago.
The Trojan psychophage she's infected with.
He has used some risky tactics for getting inside Cell before. While successful, it appears that his work may have overcome him.
Can I help him? What have you got against Central's having arms? Where can I
Guy's
go?
going to help me get out, but what then? I can't exactly go home anymore.
We have much to discuss, and that would be better done on a secure site. There are a number of terminal nodes we use as drop points. One of those will suffice. But remember, do not access the trance on the net until we confirm it's safe.
Okay,
Thanks.
I'm done for
F1.
now. What language are you speaking? Alright, let's leave. This. And get out of the trance, and I guess we have to heal Guy. Do you want food? Do you want wetware? Does that help? Ah, I'm establishing a connection with him.
Got it. I've made a connection with his neural hub.
So weird. Okay.
Hello? Huh. He looks sick. I hope I don't catch anything off him.
Okay, so I connected to him. Does that mean if I go into the trance I can talk to him? Is that how this is working? Oh, look at that. To user Guy, okay. Oh, weird, okay. Whoa. Guy.
Have you considered joining the mighty works of Han?
Jeez, talk about low-quality knockoffs made in Han factories.
Why are you in a building? I just realized.
He doesn't really fit in here. Hi there.
Oh, hey. Make yourself at home. Everyone else seems to in here.
I'm Mandela.
Guy, I'd shake your hand, but, well...
Well, you look stuck.
You alright?
Oh yeah, just peachy. Well, I would be if that imposter would go away.
I am not an imposter. I am the real.
Convincing.
You alright?
Oh yeah,
I
I
asked this already. How did this
How'd you
happen?
wind up like this?
well, you know that urban myth about the human resources Trojan?
The one that makes you move to China and join a factory collective?
Turns out, it's not a myth. If I'm correct, Cell have brought me in for treatment.
That's a good thing, right?
Well, duh. I don't want to work in a Han factory.
All glory to the Greater Han Republic.
Shut up!
Jinsil? Was that how she said her name? Or it said its name?
Jinsel says hi.
Oh, does she? Tell her she owes me double for this one. I lost touch with her hours ago.
She says you know a way out of here?
Well, sure. It's even easier when Central's down. Of course, I'm gonna need something from you.
Are you?
What's with Pinocchio?
It's a disguise. Normally, by this stage, the Trojan is in control of its host motor functions. It makes a really clumsy mind state echo of the host and uses it to try to make a convincing flight to Greater Han.
He didn't look like he's in control in meat space.
Peace, bread, and work in the Greater Han Republic.
It's kind of a stalemate at the moment.
He's taken to bombarding you with propaganda instead?
It thinks it can wear me down.
Long life and prosperity to our beloved land of Greater Han.
Oh no.
So, why are you in a cell in Cell with a broken Trojan in your head?
I'm acting as a relay for pirated connections into Cell.
That sounds dangerous.
Pays good, though.
Money is the yoke of capitalism.
I like
Thing
this
is,
guy.
it's been harder and harder to get into Cell HQ.
So you infected yourself with this?
They have to bring in someone with something like this. Even if they can't treat it, they can at least quarantine.
giving you an ideal spot to relay signals through your neural wiring.
Exactly.
I'm just going over my head.
What is it you want?
Hello?
I need an edge to help me get rid of the chatterbox. For that, I need epinephrine. See if you can get them to bring any in.
And if they don't?
You look clever. You can probably find a way to make it.
Substance abuse is the curse of the working classes.
I like this guy.
Why do you want this stuff?
The people here don't exactly know what they're doing. Cells treatment might work, or I might walk out of here and straight to Greater Han. The epinephrine will give me enough of a boost to make sure it's me who wins the battle.
We must persevere in the great revolutionary struggle.
Plus, it's the kind of thing that most chemical synthesizers can make.
Wait, like a food machine?
Oh.
Probably.
All right.
Don't go anywhere.
Ha, you're funny.
Let's go. Oh, I wonder if I can exit the trance from inside that. I'll try to remember to do that next time. Okay, so we gotta make epinephrine. Oh, I can wait.
Either it's got some pretty tough shielding, or it's too old to be compatible.
No.
From the look of it, I'd say the second one. I don't think I could... I can't reach it.
Get on the table.
The wetware...
Get on the table. Will this allow me to do anything if I
can't reach...
Apparently not. Okay. I talk to the food machine.
It won't bring up the menu. The insert coin message on this... Ugh, how...
Okay, you don't want that. Full table. Let's call the officer in here. See if we can get epinephrine from him. I guess.
Hi there.
Can I speak?
Sure.
The guy in the bed? I know what's wrong with him. He's contracted a human resources Trojan.
How would you know this? Have you been trancing with him? Because then we might have to quarantine you as well.
No, I had a friend come down with it.
Okay, then. I can get something to help.
Epinephrine by chance? Hello, robo-friend. You're cute.
Unfortunately, I can only try to stabilize him for now. We have to wait for a specialist before we can try anything stronger.
Oops, didn't mean to hover over that. Utility drone. Can
I may be good, but even I can't breach it quickly enough.
Okay.
That officer would see me.
Alright.
Looks like it's full of medical stuff.
Hey, what are you doing to that drone?
Nothing.
I was just checking out the hardware. It's quite some gear you guys have.
I've done all I can for the moment.
Thanks.
Let me know if he gets any worse, okay?
Will do. Nothing is amiss in here. You see nothing. Thank you, goodbye.
It won't bring up the menu.
Oh, yes. Okay. Scalp. Oh! I think I can do something to the... Oh, wait. I can pull the table more. Maybe then I can use the wetware on here. Get on the table. Then... Let's try the
The
wetware.
wetware won't form a connection with it.
Okay. Fine. Because I think... Yes.
This might be useful.
Picked up high-grade lens.
I've already got...
Good. Can I do anything else?
I've already got it.
Your head is in the way. I couldn't tell. A lens.
That sure will make it taste...
I don't know. It isn't compatible with wetware. Oh, I wasn't trying to make a connection. Scalpel.
As cool as it... That doesn't... That sure will... That doesn't need...
Okay, fine.
I can't inject... I can't use it like...
I don't know what you want me to do with the lens. Full table.
Not from up here.
Get down, then.
What? Drink straight from it? It won't bring up the menu.
You okay?
Hello? Huh.
Okay, no. What can I do with the lens? A really high-grade lens. You'd better be careful not to get fingerprints on it. Was it? Thank you. I was not trying to use it. Let's see, what else? I'm gonna go back in the trance and see if he actually did anything. If the if Quincy actually did anything.
Hi, guy.
Hey there.
Hello.
She wasn't talking to you.
Oh, man. Nope,
Don't
nothing
go
new.
anywhere.
Huh.
Oh, I can disconnect directly from there. Cool. Alright, so that didn't help. What else can I do? I have a scalpel.
Wow, this is
Yes.
some really old hardware. It's going to need some upgrading if I want to make it produce anything complex.
Alright, that's fine. I have optical module.
I've upgraded the optical component with the camera's super-powered lens.
Cool. Didn't know I could actually do that. Memory block.
It's not compatible.
What about with wetware? This?
The wetware won't.
No. This? No.
I can't put it. It'd still just make the brown stuff.
So I need to do something to this. Can I put this? That
There.
goes in.
It should be a lot more sensitive with that now.
Okay. The memory block.
It's not compatible.
Alright, come back here. Memory block. What can I do with you?
It's not compatible. As cool. That sure won't. It's not.
Let me just make sure.
It's not compatible.
I can't. Okay. Not compatible with anything.
I've already removed what I can. Now I know what the inside of an auto meal looks like.
What if I put in
Unless
coins
it's
now?
a component, I don't think it wants anything in there.
Okay. So what to do? Oops, come back. What to do with a memory block? You want this? Probably not. Let's go back to the trance. Alright, so I do just pop up in this central hub area. Let's go over here back to... I can't remember her name. Janelle, Jafar, Jinsel. Close enough. Talk to you. Hi. Nope,
I've got a
Oh,
question.
there you go.
Yes.
Come on, I need to get back in there.
I'm sorry, I have to keep this port open for our data miners. Plus, it may not be safe for you.
They've already got me in here. What's the worst that could happen?
Think it through. If whoever has been targeting you notices you've come back online,
They'd realize I was still alive.
and exactly where you are. I'm sorry, but until we find out exactly who they are and what they want, you're going to have to remain out of the trance.
Why are you helping me?
What's your beef with Cell anyway? It must be something pretty big to go after one of the most secure systems in the world.
In an organization like ours, the word secure raises red flags. The mere fact that Cell is so opaque tells us they've something they feel worth hiding.
I've never had any problems with them. They seem to do all right running the city.
As long as you remain within your ever-flexible world of the trance, certainly. You may, however, miss that which happens in the tangle of the real that Central controls. And today there was an opportunity we just couldn't pass up.
Something's wrong with Central. Did you do it?
Not us. We've never seen anyone quite so devastatingly successful. A
Wonder what they did to
multi-vector heuristic
Central.
denial of service attack against Central's inner systems.
Oh,
But for that, you'd need thousands.
what does that mean?
Hundreds of thousands of systems, well prepared, working in synchronicity.
Wow, that's
Or access to its
impressive.
innermost workings. It's almost too good to be true, all of Central down at a moment's notice.
Yeah, that's
How's
true.
the city still running?
They'll have auxiliary mechanisms in place. Newton's autonomic nervous system to Central's higher brain functions.
But with Central suddenly down, Cell's security system was weaker than ever.
Precisely. An opportunity that Jahilia couldn't pass up.
Jahilia.
I read Yashiki sometimes. What's wrong with them?
That depends. If you want the banal and the trivial, they're absolutely fine. By having a stranglehold on the world's media industry, they are capable of controlling what the majority of the population are
Like,
aware of.
that is
Are
what
they
it's
lying
like
to
now.
us?
No, merely deceiving.
Huh?
What they want people to know, they'll report wholly, truthfully, and factually. This is how they've established
Oh.
their credibility. If they or their allies wish something to be suppressed, they've thousands of hackers on staff to destroy systems that pose a threat.
You're kidding.
Not at all. They lead the world in private sector espionage through a number of subsidiaries. As far as Jahilia are concerned, the things most worth knowing are those that others wish hidden. That is why we work against Chishiki, to ensure that the world knows the whole truth.
This apartment looks almost exactly like mine. Well, except for all the data artifacts. And it's cleaner.
Not surprising, since it was right above yours.
Are you sure that agent wasn't targeting this apartment?
Unlikely. The occupant was away long-term. Together with trapping you within your apartment and outside of the trance.
Yeah, I thought so. Just hoped it might be someone else they were after. Then I could get back to my trance.
That's all you care about.
Any idea why they're after me?
Have you been hacking anyone you shouldn't have?
Nobody who tried to kill me anyway. Could it be related to Cell? It was an agent who planted the bomb.
Not directly. If it was, they'd have finished you rather than keeping you prisoner. I have some theories as to what's going on, but we'll know more for certain later.
Once you've had a chance to pull data out from Central while it's down.
Exactly.
Thanks.
F1.
Alright. Can't interact with anything else in here, right? No. And I can't download this again, right? Okay. Check one more time whether I can talk with this guy about anything else. Hi. Do you have anything to say?
Jeez, talk about...
I detect an 86.8% chance that you are not currently employed.
Correct.
Join the Republic of Greater Han for guaranteed work within our production capital.
Pass. Hard pass.
Hi, guy.
Hey there.
Hello.
Alright, that was the same thing.
Why do you...
The people Cell's treatment might work. The epinephrine will give me enough of a boost.
We
Yeah.
must
Plus,
Wait,
Okay, so
don't go any...
huh?
I have to do something in the food. Oops, I didn't need to go back out. Keep forgetting. Alright, gotta figure out what to do with the food machine. End camera, water dispenser.
I can't put it back. I haven't done anything to it yet. It's still just make the brown stuff.
If I wonder if I talk to the cell agent. What's his name? Quince?
Hi there.
Can I...
Skip through your dialogue. I like your voice, but I just have a question for you.
Thanks for that.
Oh,
Anytime.
Nope.
Just call if you...
I don't have a question for you. Cannot figure this one out. This game makes me feel so dumb.
I don't think... Better not.
Get up on the table. I can't do anything with
It's
this.
not compatible.
Okay. What else can I do? Can I...
That doesn't need...
Can't wetware this,
The
right?
wetware won't form a connection with it.
Checking.
I don't think I...
What is the sheet for?
I can't use... It looks like a fire hazard.
So you're only a fire hazard, huh? Isn't compatible. I think I tried that anyway. Huh. Alright. I'll be back again. I'm gonna try and figure this one out. Oh.
I don't think it's doing anything. I guess that shouldn't be a surprise since it was empty.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You want this? Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Oh, I've been here for quite a while. I haven't managed to do anything else. I've just been clicking all over, clicking things to other things. That's not compatible. I need to get the... So that guy in the trance, the, guy in the trance has that epinephrine formula in front of him. Did I take that? Should I have entered? Oops, wrong way. Sorry, didn't mean to talk to you. Eyelash. I'm recording well over an hour now, and I don't know how much or how much usable stuff I'll. Oh. Yeah. The MOL file representing 4,5 beta dihydroxine or ephedrine. No, not ephedrine. Epinephrine. Wow. While there isn't anything you can do with it yourself, there might be another system that it's compatible with. Oh, can I stick that in the memory module? Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have figured I could pick this up. Please. Yes! And now I can put you in here.
I hope it understands its new orders. Let's see what it can do now.
Excellent. I need a token.
It didn't sound like the machine enjoyed that. At least it managed to make me a cartridge of epinephrine.
It's probably fine.
The cartridge is mounted in the ejector.
Great. Have a shot. Boop.
Now let's see if he holds up his end of the bargain.
Achievement unlocked. Hippocratic Oath. Let's hop into the trance. Oh, hey, yeah, we got rid of the other one. Cool. Hey.
Feeling better?
A whole lot, thanks. I managed to get rid of the knockoff.
You did?
Give me a few hours. I'll be out of the wall and can help you leave.
I haven't got a few hours. What can you do now?
From here? Not much, but I could give you some options.
I need more than helpful suggestions.
I've got control of one of the utility drones. They use them for moving Kit around the building.
I might be able to escape if I was better equipped.
Atta girl. I've sent you the link to the drone. She'll be in your hub.
My hub? Thank you. What does that mean, in my hub? Is it here? Nope. In my hub? Where's my hub? Oh, totally missed it. It's here. Hey. Oh, this is the hub. I see. Okay, so you... Oh! This is the autopsy room, wasn't it? Apparently your drone has no way to engage with it. Corridor. Oh, I'm that guy. Oh, I'm cute. Cool. So, a cutting laser. Can I go into Regis Lau's office? You can tell that the drone has this in its storage compartment, but it has no way of using it on its own. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just bring it to see her then. The office is locked. Apparently these agents are following their security procedures manual. Good. Hi. He doesn't appear to notice your drone. No wonder. There are so many of them roaming around cell. What? You just walked out of my cell. Oh, just kicked me out. Okay. Excellent. Now I have a drone. Not sure what to do with it, but I have a drone. Oh, hey!
Please do not interrupt active drone.
You won't sit still long enough to get it open. I may be. That officer would see me.
Okay. Ugh.
Come on, shoo!
Warning, power contact lost.
Are you picking up electricity from the floor or something? That was weird.
This might be useful.
What'd you take? Cutting laser. Oh, excellent. Can we get out of here now? Cut away. Yeah. That didn't look like the shape you moved your arm in, but whatever. We'll accept that. Achievement unlocked. 100. Meeting of minds. 101. I didn't see what I said. 8 hours later.
Ahem.
Hello.
Dr. Lau, you have a visitor.
Oh,
Good evening, Dr. Lau.
hello. And you are...
Surely you recognize him.
No.
I'm afraid you'll have to enlighten me. This is Dr. Vargas, the Central Operations Coordinator.
Now, Galatea, there's no need to be quite like that. The fact that I am not widely recognized perhaps indicates how successful we are.
Yes, you're right, Father.
Vargas? Dr. Eduardo Vargas?
Quite so, Dr. Lau.
What brings you from the Fulcrum Tower, sir?
The most grave matter, I'm afraid. One I believe you specifically to be most suited to handle.
Shall I, Father?
Please do, Galatea.
Central, I believe the audio EM capture system in this room to be faulty. Please run a deep diagnostic on the system.
Certainly, Miss Vargas. Beginning scan.
We have perhaps 2 minutes until the diagnostic cycle is complete.
Dr. Lau, have you heard of a gentleman by the name of Baxter?
Ah, yes.
Dr. Adam Baxter, convicted murderer?
And a brilliant engineer in his time.
Yes, I've heard of him. My partner had a history with him.
Please.
His parole hearing
I
and
really like
eventual
Lau.
release really got to Dr. Regis.
Quite so, poor Viksha. I don't think Charlie ever got over it. And unfortunately, it appears that he's taking things into his own hands.
Dr. Lau, when did you last see Dr. Regis?
Last night, before Central went into siege mode. Why? What's happened?
This morning, Dr. Baxter was found dead in his workplace.
We missed a lot.
Oh, no. Oh, Charlie, no.
I share your concern, Dr. Lau.
Central believes Dr. Regis to be the most likely suspect. He would have
Yeah.
known that Central would be unable to provide oversight during the siege.
And he had no shortage of motive, as I'm sure you'd agree.
Do we think he did it? I don't know. Did he kill him? I feel like you would, yeah.
It just doesn't sound like him, though. He had other outlets, like his garden.
I don't fully agree with Central's assessment either. That is why I'm activating you on this case.
Activating
You want me to investigate Baxter's murder with my partner as the prime suspect? Isn't that a pretty serious conflict of interest?
It is within my prerogative to select agents I feel appropriate for casework, if necessary. Using it to aid an old friend, a good man, like Charlie Regis, I think that's worthwhile.
Remember that your primary responsibilities are to the law and to this city.
You have a connection to Regis as well?
Quite so. He worked for me in a research team, as did Baxter in the same project.
And Viksha Regis.
Precisely. We lost half of the team in one fell swoop that day.
You're the controller of Central Operations. Why would you need to cut the camera feed with a trick like that?
I apologize, but for the sake of city security...
Yeah, can't tell me. Classified, ultraviolet A, etc.
I'm glad you understand.
Ultraviolet, eh?
I might understand, but I'm not happy about it.
Noted, Dr. Lau.
I think I've heard enough.
That's good to hear. I'll have Galatea T-mail the case data to
T-mail you.
If I can be of any further help, don't hesitate to drop by my
That
office.
transmail?
At the top of the Fulcrum Tower. Make an appointment beforehand.
Diagnostic cycle of monitoring systems complete. No wetware or firmware anomalies detected. However, please ask Dr. Regis to stop obstructing the lens assembly.
I wish you luck with your work, Dr. Lau. For Regis's sake.
Aw, he seems nice. Cool, so we'll play as Lau next. Alright, let me save so I don't have to do that again. That took forever. Number 9 save, yeah. I've been recording for an hour and 18 minutes. I got so stuck in this one. Alright, thank you for joining me in this adventure in Technobabylon. I'm having some problems at work. One of our employees had an emergency and he has to go back home to America for an indefinite amount of time. So I'll no longer be able to record on Tuesdays, which is when I recorded most of my stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to still get out 3 videos a week. If suddenly something comes up and I'm unable to, now you know why. I just have 0 time to record. Hopefully should be able to. I still have usually Friday afternoons to record. Can I get into videos recorded every Friday? We'll see. I'll do my best. Alright, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye!